Welcome to another episode of the Pierce Brothers. I'm Jake. I'm here with Joe. We're going to do a competition video today. So
AR versus lever gun.
Yeah, for home defense.
Yeah.
So
before we get rolling though, check out our Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Unfiltered content on Patreon. If you don't want to join an external deal, join our channel memberships. We'll do a monthly live chat with our VIP members, and we'll have member exclusive videos on both platforms, unfiltered videos on Patreon. So if you want to see all the stuff YouTube won't let us talk about, it's on our Patreon. Anyways,
so we just got a few steel plates back here. There's 3 targets here and then one up there closer to 80 yards away. Basically we're just going to shoot each target twice, time it, and talk about the results at the end and just kind of pros and cons. So
obviously if you have an 80-yard bad guy in your house,
yeah,
you're probably a real rich guy with a big house, but
yeah.
This is more just for timing. You know, we want to see, okay, 4 different targets, how fast can you get those shots on target? Just to simulate, you know, home defense. If you got a couple bad guys you got to take down, how quick can you get those shots out and take them out?
Or if you have property and and they're attacking the house, 3 closer ones, one other guy out the window or something, you know, it's kind of what I was kind of thinking, you know.
So this is if I'd have known Jake wanted to film this today, I wouldn't have brought my long range AR. I would have brought my close quarters AR, but this is my Ruger MPR 18-inch carbon fiber barrel. We just did a video on that, so go check that out. But all right, Jake's going first and I'll be on timer.
Yep. So I'm not going to start with the round in the chamber because with the 73 Winchester, there's no safety. It does have a half cock, but if I use this for home defense, I basically just leave it, I guess I'd call that condition 3, empty chamber, fully loaded mag tube. So it only takes a half a second to lever around in the chamber. So
timer will stop when the second hit gets hit on the silhouette on the hill. So ready?
Yep.
Set, go. .75.
12.75?
Yeah, I stopped it as soon as I heard the ding, so you can do the same for me.
That's pretty good. I got one more round. I'm going to shoot this off real quick.
Would have been a little, like about a second faster had he not missed that. So
yeah.
Okay.
I pulled one. That was all on me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joe, you're up.
Yep. All right, guys. I'm shooting my Ruger MPR 5.56, 18-inch carbon fiber barrel. Kind of a cool rifle. I guess we'll see how we do here. Ready, Jake?
Yep, I'm ready. You ready?
I think so.
Go. .4. I missed a couple there. Yeah.
I should have switched to my scope for the long one, but I just used my close quarters red dot, so.
Man, Joe, that wasn't much faster than a lever gun.
No, I mean 3 seconds.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
I could run it again and switch to the scope on the hill up there.
If you want to.
And then you could run it again. I don't know, just for fun. Let's try
Run it again with with the scope.
Okay.
So.
Just the scope.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Go. .7.
So 7.7. Shaved a couple seconds off.
Yeah, almost half of what the lever gun runs it.
Well, but let's rate Jake run it a second time, just for fun.
Just for fun?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Damn it.
Yeah, you hit that second one.
I'm out.
13.06. So you were slower on the second try.
Well, I made a couple of stupid misses there.
Yeah, so start rushing because of the pressure, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, that was kind of fun though. I mean, but if you took my first run versus your first run, it was only about a 2-second difference.
Not much,
you know.
The big disadvantage though is if you blow through all 10 rounds, you're kind of screwed with the lever gun. I mean,
typically home defense, you know, it'd be one bad guy, but you know, it could be more. It
Could be
more.
2 or 3 gangs.
So, yeah, you just never know. So I guess to wrap up, old versus new, I think if
this is all you could have, you're well armed. Let's just put it that way.
Let's put it that way.
There are other lever guns where you could put an optic and whatever on there in the light. But if I can't speak here. If all you've got is a 45 Colt 10 round 40 lever action, you're well armed, especially in states that are
less Second Amendment friendly.
That are blue.
That are
some guy that defends himself with a lever gun versus some guy that defends himself with a all modernized, tricked out AR15. There's always that scary factor, you know, and who knows how this courts will see that, especially in some of those awful,
you just never know.
States,
you know?
And
that's the thing. Like, you go different politics and different this and that, and it just kind of changes your demographic. But I think if lever gun's all you got, you're pretty well armed. So especially as a home defense gun.
So
obviously there are advantages with the AR over lever gun, but
reload is probably the biggest one. Again, you got 10 rounds. You got 3 times that amount with a standard AR-15 mag, and optics, lights. I know there are options to mount lights on lever guns, but very easy on an AR-15. So anyways, just thought it'd be fun, kind of a little comparison, you know.
Quick little video just for fun. So
well, thanks for watching the video.
Don't forget, we said, check out, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right. Well, Joe and Jake just did the lever gun versus AR-15, 2 shots per target. Obviously, a 22 is not going to kill someone as fast, so I'm going to have to shoot 5 shots per target, just to show, you know, without recoil, but shooting more. Let's see how fast I can do it. It's probably going to be really, really slow, but we'll see. All right. All right, Jake.
You ready?
Yep.
Go. .27.
So almost as quick as the lever gun.
Yeah, so
but you're getting way more rounds off.
Right? Yeah.
I think about 5 rounds would probably pretty much take care of somebody if you really had a threat. I mean, obviously it's better to dump the whole mag into them, but
10-22.
Well, with this 22, I've shot a coyote at 275 yards and killed him in first shot. He just went down flat, started flopping, and I shot him 1 or 2 more times just to make sure he was dead. But 1 shot anchored a coyote at 275 yards with this exact ammo. So, you know, I look at it and say, okay, a guy's definitely going to be a little more, probably a little tougher. I don't know. Some people aren't as tough as coyotes nowadays, but anyways, but I look at it and say, okay, a guy should be tougher than a 40-pound coyote. But anyways, so 5 rounds ought to really take care of it. But anyways, just something just fun. If you only had a 22, which if you're at a 22, if that's all you got for home defense, you might want to just go ahead and break out the 223 and get a little bit better. But anyways, so, well, thanks for watching.